Hey everybody, MxRheyRhey here. So, little bit different than what I'm used to doing. My schedule's a bit thrown off now. I had an idea, mostly because I have a tendency to accumulate things, and then I need to figure out what to do with those things to make them useful, or else I feel bad about not throwing them out, but I need to throw them out. So, I happen to have a bingo calling set. It was my grandmother's, but after she moved, I wanted it. I guess mostly for sentimental value. I used to eat it as a kid. I used to eat a lot of things as a kid, but it's this thing right here. It's literally a calling set. It comes with little button thingies that are in there. This little, right here, so you can see where to put all the buttons so you know when it's called. I'm going to use it for an art challenge that I'm going to be setting for myself for probably like a good portion of the year. Probably actually no. Years. This seems more of like a thing I should probably only do once a month. If I do it too many times, it's gonna get really boring. But it's mostly an art color challenge. So you guys know, because I keep talking about this 60 color set that I got from Arteza for watercolors. And since I've only chosen really like 18 or so to put in my makeshift palette, I need to do something with the other colors or else I'm never going to get rid of them lovingly. So what I did is I assigned each of these colors a number that corresponds to here. But there's only 60 and this is 75, so the last 5 in the O are going to be different art prompts. And what I'm going to do is likely I'm only going to you know how bingo is called. I'll get a random number from here probably 3 times because I like doing like either like 3 color challenges or whatever, because I will get 3 numbers. There we go. I'll just keep going with that. I'll get 3 numbers from my bingo calling set, and whatever I get from those 3, that will be what I have to use for either a Watercolor Wednesday or one of my Abstract Fridays, because it will really depend on what I get. If I get an art prompt and maybe 2 colors, I'll probably feel better about using like my oil colors, my oil paint set or something. But it will mostly be for Watercolor Wednesday. So today is the first day I'm doing it. Let's see what we get, and then I'll try and do like a color swatching wheel for it, and then go along with whatever I can make out of whatever I make. So enough. So I had a little incident with the whole set. Before I recorded this, everything spilled out. So the numbers that I got on my little bingo set this time were N41, 42, and 45. So I will be working with the colors ultramarine blue, cobalt blue, and what Arteza, however you pronounce it, calls pear green, which is sort of like that. I think of it as like a shadow of like a tennis ball color. It's a very yellowy green. What I do in a little bit is I will be swatching all of these colors and creating a little color wheel with all of them, just to see sort of what I'm working with. And
excuse me, it's kind of like late in the night for me to do a voiceover. But what I noticed with these colors, I really was almost going to have a redo of myself because I didn't realize I was going to have 2 blues in one go. But I feel like these two, at the time at least, looked different enough that I could still do something with them. Ultramarine is very sort of warm, and like it's a very granulating color no matter the brand, really. So I figured at least with the texture it'd be really different from the cobalt blue, which is cooler, a little more bright, but like a brighter but cooler blue. And while that is also sort of granulating, or it could have just been the paint that I was working with, I felt it was a little chalky and granulating myself, but they were, I don't know, they felt different enough that on the color wheel, even though I'm a little skeptical about mixing the 2 blues together, it sort of just made more blue. I don't know, I was able to make something at least, so I was very proud of my adaptiveness, I guess is the word for this. I was actually really surprised on how dark I could have gotten my greens in this color wheel that you're seeing. I was not expecting these really shadowy, dark, leafy greens. I was really, well, I already said I was surprised. So I actually really liked the color wheel that I ended up making. It's, I don't know, it's a palette. This is technically like a color palette challenge, and I made a palette and I worked with it and I did what I could. See, that's what I mean about the different sides of the greens. It's like one is towards the ultramarine side. It's more of like a desaturated green, more for like shadows and everything. And then when it came to the cobalt blue, it actually turned out to be a lot more vibrant. It's not vibrant at all, but like more saturated, I guess, than the other side, which I wasn't expecting. I was kind of expecting the opposite to happen with these. And then when it came to, like, as you can see, having the blues, I literally put a warm and a cool blue together and I made a primary blue. I don't know how I thought these looked different at all. I really don't.
Is that a desaturated teal? It's kind of nice, actually. Is there anything in this that differentiates the two? This almost looks the same, which worries me, which is really weird. I don't know why these two very granulated colors make one that looks like this, so not granulated. Well, kind of granulated, but I think that might be because I put too much paint to water in a ratio. Okay, well, I'll let this dry, do some sketching, see what I can make of it.
So after I did a few thumbnail sketches and everything, I decided this is going to be as you saw, this is going to be on some poster card size paper. I believe it was like, I don't know, 3x5 watercolor paper for whatever the standard postcard size is. I really couldn't think of anything like really big to do. I guess I wasn't feeling very creative that day, but I was pleasantly surprised with what I did make. I skipped over the initial sketch because I don't listen to it anyway by the end of it. I guess it's more of just a guideline for me, but I was actually pleasantly surprised with my shading that I did with this particular piece. I was very patient with myself this time around. I worked in layers and everything like that. Okay, so my battery is dying. I'm gonna have to wrap this up really soon and then just let you guys watch without me talking. But yes, I was pleasantly surprised. I guess my creativity doesn't go that far because with all of the blues, ocean just seemed the easiest sort of to do. Not that I was like looking for something easy to do, but everything I could think of, whether it was gonna be like a portrait but with only like the color challenge or anything like that, I just was like, no, I feel like painting the ocean. So that's what I ended up doing, and I have to go now actually, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the painting. If you like it, please let me know down in the comments below, or however you want to do it. It's your YouTube experience, and I'll just see you guys later. I hope you enjoy the painting, and I'll hopefully see you guys soon. Have a good day.